a German UN delegate, me and my colleague Karina represent the voice of young people living in Germany within the International Forum of the United Nations. So, as one of the two official German youth delegates, I'm responsible for representing the voice of young people who come from Germany in the General Assembly of the United Nations. But beforehand, we do a tour throughout Germany, and this is one of my tour stations. So my objective here is to get in touch with young people, to exchange ideas, to maybe catch some of their demands, and at the end carry them on into the big forum of international states. I think that every action we take nowadays has an effect on so many things. The jeans you buy, or the laptop, the things you consume, or with whom you have a conversation. It's all interconnected, and within the globalization even more. So we have to think and reflect about each action we take, and take this responsibility we have by knowing that if I buy a jeans, I might be supporting modern slavery in Bangladesh. And with this knowledge, I think we have to become more conscious and responsible in all of our decisions we take. And so politics is everywhere. My most important topic is the empowerment of youth, because I think we're young, fresh, inspiring people, but we don't have a forum to express our demands. And I think we have a lot of visionary ideas, but nobody's listening to us yet. So what I really want to encourage or strengthen is youth participation in national, in regional, but also in global politics, and that's what I fight for as a youth delegate. So what I want to encourage is that each of the delegates takes the tools that he acquires at this Model United Nations, the friendships, the knowledge, the negotiating skills, and carries them on into his everyday life.
Obviously really enjoy being the president a lot, because you get to like walk around and no one really cares what you do and everyone's listening to me. No, but otherwise I miss being a delegate, because the last couple of conferences I was chairing, and in Geneva it was kind of a reminder what being a delegate means, and you can be really active, and you know, people forgive you if you're, I don't know, North Korea or something. So I think looking back, I really love the position of a delegate. But the president of the GA, of course, is an extraordinary experience that not many of us get to make. So the first time I was in Rostock, we were in the Security Council, so everyone's like really serious, and there's just one guy, he's like, hey, I'm China and I'm wasted. And he didn't say anything else. So that's kind of the impression you got from him. MUN has helped me a lot with, I don't know, my rhetoric skills, my intellectual outlook, the way I perceive my environment, especially my political environment. MUN, you know, it just goes beyond the national policies. You become way more aware of international policies and conflicts and problems. And I think what MUN has to, or what we need to remind ourselves of when we're at an MUN conference, that while we're sitting here, out there people are having real world problems, and of course MUN is still a simulation, and we shouldn't forget that. So we shouldn't just focus on empty phrasings, you know, that we have in our resolutions, and then forget what is actually happening out there, and then feel good about ourselves because we just debated something that has something to do with politics.